today.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Lawrence will throw. Man open downfield. It's Metcalf. It's a big play there for Seattle. Yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU and Zach Wilson. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go play action now. Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The numbers in last week's ball game for Wilson. 5 catches, 98 yards, 2 shy of 100.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is number 1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. There's Wilson to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll buy some time right. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Lawrence now off the bootleg. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Throwing again on second down. Lawrence. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Lawrence. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points in the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Wilson. Quick slant to Hamlin.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Play action. It's Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Finding space at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Lawrence. And this one is incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 30 yards there, and of course the first down as well. On first down, Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Here's Lawrence. That's out to the flat for Akers. Touchdown, Seahawks. Cam Akers. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Seahawks go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes our score 17-0. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Wilson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson, he finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Throwing is Wilson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, is gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 76 yards. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their 1st half lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the route is on here in this 1st half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also... picks up a first down. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Here's Wilson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Wilson will throw again. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Wilson. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. DK Metcalf for the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt 1. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Hamler now on the return. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. This is Wilson on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Wilson. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Running left, it's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wilson's throw there complete to Hamler. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 20-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8. To throw is Wilson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Looking to throw. Wilson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on third and goal. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Here we go. It's Wilson on fourth down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to have the football. Here at their own 35-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. To his throw, pulled in by Jefferson. On the move past the 40. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a first and 10 at their own 16. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Wilson's got it complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamel Dean. After the turnover, it's Tua. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Tua going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone. for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Seahawks are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. On play action, here's Tua. He'll buy some time right. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Well, one team clearly was in control from the start in this one, Charles. They had things humming on the offensive end, a few passing touchdowns, and then their secondary on defense really helped to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they certainly did, Brandon, and let's face it, it may be cliche, but that secondary, they brought their no-fly zone signs to this one, didn't they? Shut down everything in the airways, and conversely, their own offense had its way through the air. They made sure their passing game was humming.
So for the Seahawks, they remain as hot as anyone.
Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Yeah, pull up with a baddie in a fancy car. How to party like a rock star and play guitar like a superstar. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might hop through the roof. Count all the rings. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, but they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here revealing, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the proof. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm Peyton. I boost